Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So a little while back I showed off my Miss Pacu game, which is a single line sort of Pac-Man type of game. There's a bunch of these games that were put out. There was Pacu, there was Pac-Line, there was a whole bunch of these that came out, a lot of them on the Atari. But anyways, yeah, I did that for the Inti Basic programming contest, which is like the tiny programming, so trying to make a small program and make it interesting. But, you know, at the time, Rev from Intellivision Revolution, he's the one who asked me to make a Pacu game for the Intellivision. He wanted to add it on a compilation that he's working on. He wants to make a compilation cartridge, I guess, that has a bunch of Pac-Man games, and he wanted to include it. So, fast forward to today, I decided to add more to the game. I didn't want to just have the single line Pac-Man game. I wanted to have more to it that makes it more enjoyable, adds a little more to the game, and a little bit more playability. And so I created this Miss Pacu Deluxe, which has obviously a lot more to it. So anyways, let's jump into the game, and I'll show you the additions I've made and what's different about this one. So let me just reset the game here. Alright. Gotta make sure I have the volume on. So it's got the new Brian's Man Cave intro screen. And there we go. It's Pacu. So I kept the title screen the same. But you can hear there's music now. So we actually got some good music put in here. Thanks to Aidan Toledo. He was able to put a bunch of new sound effects in there for us, so it makes the game a little bit better. I mean, my original Miss Pacu one, I just kind of made a quick little similar to the Miss Pac-Man thing, but this one actually is a lot better. So we're going to push any button. So you can see Deluxe Edition at the top there. So I got the single line and multi-line. So the single line is the same game that I have right now for free on my website. This is the one that I put into the Inti Basic program contest, and that's just the original game. It's just a single line. It gets harder and harder each level. You just play the line and then it gets harder. So the multi-line is the new addition. So I decided to add multiple, obviously what it says, multi-lines. So let's get to playing the game. So you can see it starts off on the single line. That's our ghost coming after us. It's the same. This one plays exactly the same as the original. Go after it. So there you go. So now we got two lines, and she now has. Oops, that's in there. She now has the ability to go up and down. There you go. So playing a little more similar to Pac-Man. Obviously there's no maze involved here, but you do actually get to move up and down. And you can mess around with the ghosts by doing that, because when you move up to a line, the ghost can't follow you. He has to complete his journey off to the edge of the board. So you can see he's got to run all the way down to the end there, just so he could get to the same line as you. So you know, when you're in a pickle or in a jam or you just need him out of your way, you can just go down the line there. But be mindful that he's going to come out the other end. So, when you're playing in a position where you're near the edge of the screen, you got to be careful. I also kept the bonuses in there, the bonus thing that I included in the original Miss Pacu. See, I'm going to wait for him to get onto this line so then I can go down. Now I can safely go across. But yeah, it's got the same bonus thing, so you can collect all the bonus letters, and then when you hit the final S, you get that power bonus. So another addition that I added is a yellow power pellet, which you'll see, it's right there in the bottom of the screen. It appears kind of at random spots at random times. So I just ate it now. And what it does is like a power pellet in storage, so you can actually hold on to that power pellet for when you actually need it. Currently the bonus one is when you decide to hit the S, you get the power bonus, or the power pellet that's in white at the top here. But once you eat it, you have to use its power right away. So I thought it'd be neat to have this one that just sits there in storage. So when you want to use it, like if you're in a jam or in a pickle, you just push the 2 on your control pad, on your keypad, and you get to use the power bonus. So we'll do an example here. Now I'm coming after you. I mean, in the earlier level, I mean, this is still level 1, keep in mind. You have to go through all 4 screens to get to level 2. So we're going to have to use the, let's trick them, there we go. So this is level 1, and then when you get to level 2, it gets much, it starts to speed up. The ghosts get a little faster. So I decided to add in that little interlude, and then we got the next level screen to signify that you're moving on to level 2. And it's going to play similar to, with the original single line version. Every time you complete a line, the game would get faster or harder. I kind of made it a little bit like one level the ghosts might be moving a little bit faster, another level you might be moving a little bit faster or slower. So I kind of tried to balance it out. Now what obviously you would want to do is get that yellow power pellet as a storage thing and keep it there until you really need it. Because when the game starts getting harder, the ghosts get really fast. And I think on the original one, some people would make it to like level 10, and then it'd just be like the ghosts are going too fast. So you'd have to really play around with those bonus letters that appear, and you have to wait a long time to, kind of going in and out of the screen. Oh, I just ran into him. Oh, and I just ran into him again. Darn it. Okay. Let's do another round. Another thing I threw in there is when you get to level 3, the ghosts become huge. They get big. More of an intimidation thing. They're not, they don't have any other special powers. It's just they get big. Let's see if I can get to that stage. It was just another thing I just decided to make the game a little more interesting. I was planning on, like, you see these little chutes that you can go up and down on. Like those are the pathways, like this thing here. I was planning on making something like a maybe get to a level where they move, like maybe not move, but just they relocate, I guess you could say, at random spots. I don't know if that would increase the difficulty of the game or not, or just make it a little more frustrating. But I thought that would be kind of funny. Uh-oh. This ain't gonna be easy. Oh. Hey, there we go. That's the beauty of the bonus letters. Ah! Get you out of that pickle. But again, that's also why you want to get yourself the yellow pellet. And you can only get the yellow pellet on the 4th board. So when it's got the 4 lines, that's when the yellow pellet appears. See, this guy's going to be stubborn, so I might have to use my yellow pellet or get the bonus letter. Now, just for fun, I also mapped the action button to activate the bonus. So you can hit 2 or you can hit the action button, whatever is more comfortable for you. I mean, otherwise the action buttons in this game don't do anything, so. Oh, I need that S. I'm back. S. I need an S. There it is. Stay. Alright. There's Mr. Pacu Pacu. Yeah, let's see if I can get to level 3. Just got to complete the next set of lines. This shouldn't be too hard. I mean, you always have to remember that the ghosts will materialize on the same line as you, so you got to be careful when you're going up and down where you're positioning yourself. Come get eaten. Another thing I was considering adding in was the fruit. And you know, those are kind of like the bonuses, right? Like when I put in the bonus letters, I was like, you know, should I add in the fruit? Because that's always, there's the fruit, the pretzel, and all those little bonus things that Pac-Man eats, or Miss Pac-Man eats. But I didn't see what it would add to this other than just, I guess, points. So I kind of like left them out. See if I can get the yellow power pellet. I just want to get to the 3rd level so you can see the giant ghosts. Bonus. Oh, I thought I'd make it. Darn it. I'll just make him go away and I'll just come down here. I mean, this is where you can add the skill to this game is knowing when to go up and down and all around. I'm going to get a B. But yeah, you can just go down here, wait for him to kind of run by, and there you go. Use that to your advantage. Oh. Not the power pellet. Yeah. Darn it. I'm just going to go this way, and then I'm going to go down to get those last 2 dots. And then we'll be on level 3. There's the big ghost. Coming after me. Now, all these things only happen in the multi-line version of the game. Otherwise, Pac-Line, the original that's like Pac-Line, that just stays the same. There's no large ghosts or extra power pellet or chutes or any of that stuff to go up and down. It's just the standard Pac-Line version. Oh, the ghost got me. You giant. All right. Anyways, yeah, this is the Miss Pacu Pacu Deluxe version. I'm not 100% clear on how it's going to be packaged up. I know it's going to be part of a compilation. So you can probably pick that up at the PRGE. I always have a hard time saying that one. I always think I'm going to mess up the letters. Anyways, let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. Hope you subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.